So for the first part of our project, we're going to go ahead and set up this document. We want to start by putting in the doc type. Then we're going to do our HTML tag. We need to go ahead and cut this and paste it down at the bottom. We need to do our head tag. And if you're not familiar with basic HTML, go ahead and check out our HTML5 series along with our CSS3 series. So in the head here, we're going to put a title. Let's call this PHP database project. We need a body tag, and we need to take that closing and send it down to the bottom here, right above the HTML tag. So now we've got our basic HTML tags in. Go ahead and save. And I'm going to go ahead and tab some of this out just for better formatting. And then we're going to put a style block here for some CSS, and we're going to do that underneath the title. And we're going to do a little more to our links here. So in the traditional nav format, we're going to go ahead and put these in an unordered list. So to start that, we need to put an unordered list tag, or a UL, here, and we're going to take the closing one, paste that down here. And we definitely want to make sure that our UL tag is outside of this while loop, because we want the list items to loop, but not the list itself, because we want the items to show up within the one list. If we put this tag inside the while loop, we'll end up with 4 lists instead of just 4 list items. Now we're going to go ahead and change up the format a little bit here. If you've followed some of my series, you know that I like to use echo as least amount as possible, because I find editing HTML is a lot easier when you are allowed to have code hints and code completion and things like that. So I find editing HTML when you have the actual color coding in there and all that makes everything look a little cleaner. So let's go ahead and strip the echo tag off of this along with the closing. And we're going to go ahead and close the PHP right here. And we'll open it up again down here to get that curly bracket. And we'll just go ahead and put that on one line. Now, in order to use these variables, we still need PHP blocks here. So, PHP echo, and make sure we take off this concatenation stuff here, the period and the single quote, and replace that with a semicolon and a closing PHP tag. And we need to do that for the rest. So, get rid of that concatenation, PHP echo, space. Get rid of the concatenation, semicolon, close the PHP tag, get rid of the concatenation, PHP, space, semicolon, and close the PHP. Now again, some of you might like doing this with echoes. I've just found this to be a cleaner way to do things, and it's really up to personal preference. So now what we can do is create our list item tag, so li, and put the closing tag at the end of the link. And got the echo here, so I need echo. Go ahead and save and upload. And there you go. So we've created a dynamically generated nav. And while it's not very attractive, it's pretty cool. So let's go ahead and kind of spruce things up here.